Okay. This is eating me alive. I need to talk about the comment I made about myself right before I went for a run. Okay, actually, this is going to take a while, so let's get through today's vlog, and then you and I can have a little talk about this word. Okay, watch the vlog, and we'll talk. We'll talk.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Let's talk about one of my favorite things in the whole entire world, food. Now, when I lost all of my weight, I had the help of professionals. I was in a college course, I took a nutrition course, and that was a really, really big help. I learned how to eat properly. I learned proper serving sizes and what I needed in food. So the one thing that worked really, really well for me was planning ahead, knowing what to buy when I went to the grocery store, and then serving sizes. Those 3 things were really important. Now, grocery shopping, number 1, here's what you want. Here's the grocery store. My rule of thumb is to avoid everything else and to only shop on the perimeters. Now, that's not true for everything, but as a rule of thumb, like, that's an important rule, because most of this stuff isn't food that you should really be eating. Now, I normally buy food that I can prepare on one day in advance and freeze it all, so that during the week when I'm really busy, I don't have to cook meals. I'm just kind of like partially putting stuff together. So let's plan my week. So rule number 1 is to look at my schedule. I try to make sure that I don't have anything coming up, which I don't. So the only thing I have is a 15-mile long run on Saturday, which I'll need to fuel for on Friday and Thursday. And then Sunday is whatever's left in my cabinet. For breakfast, I normally have fruit of some sort. Lots of fruit. Next, we plan out my grocery list. So I'm gonna need shopping list. You got chicken, pasta, spinach, kale mix, goat cheese, Greek yogurt, tomatoes, cucumbers, red onions, sweet potatoes, avocado, honey, lemon, shrimp, dried mangoes, strawberries, raspberries, banana, and English muffins. Oh, taco stuff. And then we need beans, comma black, corn, tortilla. Boom. That's everything. Let's go to the store. Trader Joe's is nuts. Nuts.
It seems like you bought everything that just perfectly fits within these 3.
Got it down to a science.
Wonderful bags.
Normally I come in after a run and I have no bags.
Really?
And I'm just starving and I just buy like 8 bags when I can't carry them. But today I thought ahead. Whenever I go home to San Diego, the one thing I'm most excited to do besides hug my parents is go grocery shopping and put all my groceries in a car. It is so hard to carry your groceries home in the 90-degree heat. Ugh, sucks. Can I just, can you see that? How hot it is right now? That says 93 degrees. It is 93 degrees right now, and I am supposed to right now go and do a progression run. Let's call Josh and see what he says. Right now, Josh is in Eugene, Oregon at the trials, so he is not in New York City.
Call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. At the tone, please record your message.
It is 90 degrees. Do we run in 90-degree heat? Will I die? Do I do this? Where are you? Okay. Bye. Very dramatic. It's so hot.
Yeah,
It's 93 degrees.
yeah. That's warm.
What do we do?
You go run and you slow down.
It's fire out there. I think I saw like 4 demons when I went to buy groceries.
There's
It's hell.
eggs sizzling on the sidewalk, and
It's hell out there.
well, that's toasty then, now, isn't it?
Define like
Nice.
30 seconds.
Yeah, just slow it down. You know, and if it feels alright, then stick with it.
Good advice.
No reason to not do it. Just have to back it down a bit. Bring one of your headbands or whatever and put it around your neck and have it soak down. It'll help keep you cooled down a little bit.
Oh, I'm gonna put ice in my buff.
There you go. See? That'll work too.
Good idea.
You'll survive. Just think of all the water weight you'll drop.
Yes.
Svelte.
Yeah, maybe you'll see my new ab.
There you go.
All right.
Catch on.
Silver lining.
Rock on.
Bye.
Alright, talk to you later. Bye.
What a guy. He's the best. I am not gonna lie, after a week of drinking and eating whatever I want, I am not too stoked to go run in a sports bra right now. But you know what? Like, that's when you have to do it. When you look in the mirror and you're like, ooh, I look a little bloated. That you're like, that. And if anyone cares what I look like running in a sports bra, I don't care. This is for me. This is only for me. I can hope that they find a more supportive place. Yes? Let's go try not to melt. Step 1, we're putting ice in the buff because it's 90 degrees outside. Let's get it wet. So where do we go from here? All right, well, yeah, I can feel it's a lot colder now. Let's go run. All right, 6 to 7 miles total, depending on how I feel. 1 mile warm up, 4 mile progression, 1 mile cool down. Let's go. 1 mile down, now we stretch. My first mile was an 8:09. A little fast. Let's do it. Mile 1, 8:15. Mile 2 was a 7:43. That was too fast. Mile 3 is almost done, but it's so hot. It's like so hot. Oh God. I just need a break after that. Just like a teeny tiny walking break. Okay, so the run, quick thought on that. I love running with a group. I think it's really important because it helps push me further than I'll push myself. But today was really important to run solo because sometimes I get a little too reliant on the people I'm running with. And instead of pushing through my own mental blocks, I kind of get distracted with who's around me and I kind of let the chase motivate me, which is a really great tactic. And it's important, but it's also important to really know how to push yourself when no one's watching. Like, there was a moment in the very last mile of my 4 mile progression. There was a moment about 4.5 miles into the total run, 3.5 miles into the progression, where I thought, like, just take a quick walking break. No one's watching, no one will know. Get back to 100 and then just bang out the final quarter or half mile. And I almost did. So it's like little things like that, figuring out how to overcome this voice that says, no one's watching, no one cares, it won't make a difference. Just slow down. Because it's enticing, you're tired, but it was good. Today was a good run. It was quick, it was easy, but I literally spent the entire time thinking about how self-conscious I felt in the very beginning being in a sports bra. This word and this feeling is so difficult for me because I have come such a long way and I've worked really, really hard to remove this. This is what used to fuel this. It was like a cycle for me. I would feel self-conscious, and then I'd feel ashamed, and then I'd feel ashamed and feel self-conscious, and it just would go around and around and around. But this word does not come from a body that you don't work for. Think about your proudest moments. They're probably moments that took a long time to get to, that took a lot of struggling, a lot of hardship, a lot of difficulty, a lot of doubt. You went through a lot to accomplish something. And that's why you felt confident about your accomplishment. How many times have you looked at someone that you want to look like and thought, what I would give to look like them? But what we don't think about is that that person is also thinking the exact same thing. They want to look like something. They have problem areas. They have things that they're self-conscious about, that they're ashamed of. Everyone's going through it. The grass will always be greener on the other side. If you don't do the work that makes you proud. It's hard. It's hard to love your body. It's a long process, but I work way too hard to feel ashamed of my body. So what if I don't have a six-pack? So what if my thighs rub together and I can't wear short shorts? As long as I'm making myself proud, then I'm happy. And today I feel proud. I feel proud that I did it. Keep fighting the fight. And don't let this happen to you. Fuck shame. You're beautiful. You're strong. You're capable of so much. Tomorrow is Wednesday, which means it's PR day. So I gotta get up really early to go run. I think I'm gonna go to Pilates and a bar class too. Big things. Let's put our strongest foot forward.